What if I told you that right now, as you're sitting in your home, something is already watching you? Netflix just dropped a movie that's been sitting at #1 globally with 27.1 million views in its opening weekend. And here's the terrifying part, the monsters in this movie? They're not aliens. They've been here longer than we have. The director literally said, and I quote, "We think it's an invasion movie, but we realize we're the aliens. You think you know what's outside your door right now? You don't. By the end of this video, you're going to see your own home differently. You're going to question every window, every door, and every sound you hear when it rains. Because The Last House isn't just a movie. It's a warning. And I'm about to show you 20 details you absolutely missed. Let's go." Netflix's The Last House follows the Delgado family, Jason, Wagner Moura, and Greta Lee, and their 2 kids, Graham and Ruth. On what seems like an ordinary day, Jason's out fishing. He notices a weird storm rolling in. He heads home. And then, they try to leave. Nothing opens. No doors. No windows. Not even the walls. Their phones are dead. Internet's gone. And the neighbors? Same thing. Trapped. All of them. Now, the first thing you need to understand is this. Director Louis Leterrier, the guy behind Now You See Me and Fast X, he built this entire house for real. No CGI shortcuts. And he shot the entire movie in chronological order. That means as the family degrades, the house literally degrades with them. They rebuilt rooms in 3 phases so the decay looks authentic. That's not movie magic. That's psychological warfare on the cast. And speaking of the cast, Wagner Moura called this the most physically demanding thing he's ever done in his life. Greta Lee literally got her commercial diving license for this film. She had to learn to clear her mask, equalize ear pressure, hold her breath. She thought she held her breath for 8 minutes. It was 2. That's the level of commitment we're dealing with. But here's what nobody's talking about. The creatures in this movie. Everyone's calling them aliens. They're wrong. Leterrier worked with production designer Kevin Jenkins to create something that feels ancient. Not from space, from the ocean. These beings have been on Earth way before us. We're living on their planet. Here's the hidden message the movie is screaming at you. After humans overconsumed, polluted the environment, raised global temperatures, and started boiling the oceans, the creatures finally emerged. They're not invading. They're reclaiming. And the design? Pure nightmare fuel. Jenkins created the creature from his second drawing. It's fluid, stands on tentacles like 2 legs with a flowing train. And get this, they built a practical silicone creature that a puppeteer wore inside the flooded house. No CGI creature. A real person in a heavy suit, moving through cramped, flooded rooms. The VFX just enhanced what was already there. But here's the detail that'll blow your mind. The director intentionally designed them so you only ever glimpse them. Why? Because the more you show, the more disappointing it can be. It's the Jaws approach. Your imagination is scarier than anything they could put on screen. Now, Ruth, the daughter, she's the first to understand them. She sees them as friendly. The family dismisses her. But she's right. And I'll show you why in a second. Here's where it gets really dark. The family is trapped for 5 years. 5 years. Inside one house. Jason and ration food from day 2. And starts growing vegetables through the living room floor. Jason builds a water reclamation system. They create survival lessons for the kids. They're doing everything right. But then the dog gets sick. Cassidy. The medicine runs out. And Jason has to shoot him. I'm going to say that again. The father has to shoot the family dog. And then, this is the part that broke me, he keeps the remains in the freezer. Why? Because when the chimney cap falls off, Jason hoists Ruth up to see if they can escape through it. She's too big to fit. So Jason and his son build traps, send them out through the chimney opening, and use Cassidy's remains and Ant's vegetables as bait to catch animals. He's using his dead dog to catch squirrels and skunks. To feed his family. The production brought in a real survival consultant, Megan Hine, to work with the cast. She taught them how to look at everyday objects and think, how can I use this to survive? Nothing in that house is what it seems. Everything becomes a tool. And the hidden detail? The house is sinking. It's literally relying on its chimney for stability. The structure is failing. The family is failing. Everything is collapsing. But here's the craziest part. The creatures could have opened the door at any time. They chose not to. Why? 5 years in. Ruth gets bitten by a ferret. They need antibiotics. The family breaks through to the neighbor's sewage pipe. And ends up shooting one of the creatures. And now the creatures know exactly where they are. They're coming. The family finally figures it out, the creatures are in control. They can open the doors whenever they want. They've been toying with them. Testing them. And then comes the moment that changes everything. Jason has a blade. He has a creature trapped. He could kill it. Instead, he drops the blade. He lets it go. An act of mercy. And the creature reciprocates. The waters recede. The family is released. The monsters withdraw. This is the hidden message of the entire movie: mercy is the only way out. Violence only makes the trap tighter. The family escapes into a flooded world. Seattle is gone. The Space Needle is marooned in open water. Their entire neighborhood is underwater. They find Jason's old fishing boat and sail out. And the final scene? They're on the radio, calling out to anyone. And someone responds, hello. But here's what the director said that changes everything. Leterrier said the movie challenges humanity's view of itself. It's not a survival horror. It's an ecological wake-up call. Director Louis Leterrier shot the film using the same lenses used on E.T. and Raiders of the Lost Arkansas. He wanted that Spielberg feel. There's a blink can you'll miss it Easter egg. Jason finds an old Netflix DVD envelope. It's empty. That's a joke about how Netflix used to mail DVDs. Chimney fishing becomes a real term in the movie. That's what Jason does, he fishes for animals through the chimney. The film was 112 minutes long. And it hit #1 with 27.1 million views in its opening weekend. The creatures aren't Cthulhu-style monsters. They're ancient ocean dwellers. 80% of the ocean is unexplored, Ruth says in the film. What if these tales of sea creatures are real? The animals on set? 100% real. No CGI animals. The dog, the creatures, real. Greta Lee conquered her lifelong fear of sharks to make this movie. She literally trained in the London School of Diving. She says, if the camera's rolling, I'll do almost anything. And the hidden detail that nobody caught? The creatures aren't conquering our world. They're reclaiming their own. They've been here for millions of years. We're the newcomers. We're the invaders. 20 facts you missed. The countdown. #1, the house was built to sink. It's literally designed to collapse into the ground. #2, the movie was shot in chronological order so the actor's exhaustion is real. 3, the creatures are made from silicone. A puppeteer wore the suit. 4, the lenses used were from E.T. and Raiders of the Lost Arkansas. 5, Wagner Moura called this the most physically demanding role of his career. 6, Greta Lee got her commercial diving license for this film. 7, she thought she held her breath for 8 minutes. It was 2. 8, a survival consultant trained the cast. 9, the film's message is about ecological balance and compassion. 10, the creatures are not aliens, they're from Earth's oceans. 11, Jason keeps his dead dog in the freezer to use as bait. 12, the family is trapped for 5 years. Number 13, and shoots one of the creatures, which triggers the final confrontation. Number 14, mercy is what frees them. Jason drops the blade. Number 15, the final scene shows them on a boat with one radio response, hello. Number 16, the creatures can open doors whenever they want. Number 17, the production built the house in 3 phases to show decay. Number 18, the film got mixed reviews but hit number 1 on Netflix. Number 19, the creatures are reclaiming Earth after humans boiled the oceans. Number 20, director Leterrier says the movie asks, who does the world really belong to? Here's what The Last House is really about. It's not about monsters. It's about us. It's about what happens when we take too much. When we consume without thinking. When we forget that we share this planet with things we don't understand. The creatures didn't come to destroy us. They came to restore balance. And the only way the family survives is through mercy, not violence, not fighting, not trying to conquer. We think we're the top of the food chain. We're not. We're just the latest tenants. And one day, the landlord might come knocking. The movie is streaming now on Netflix. Go watch it. But I'm warning you, next time it rains, you're going to look at your windows a little differently. You're going to wonder what's really out there. Hit that like button. Subscribe. And comment below, would you survive 5 years in your house? Because I wouldn't. And that's the scariest part of all.